And hello, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back. If this is your first time visiting, welcome. And thank you for taking the time to watch my video. That's to those who already watch me and to you, the new person who's watching me now. Okay. My name is Mecheline. I'm a new midlife content creator here on YouTube and doing things that make me happy, taking leaps of faith unapologetically, and doing me because I can. If you like this video or you want to take a moment now and do it before we go ahead and get into the subject, go ahead and take a moment and like this video for me, and subscribe. That would be nice, honey. I take it. I like it. I thank you. I thank you, and I thank you. And of course, share. So like and subscribe and share. And I done got that part out the way. Okay, so today's topic. Today we're going to be talking about teaching YouTube courses online and in person. Now, I just want to say, I'm no expert on any of that. But don't click out the video yet. Hold tight for a second. Hold tight. Let me explain where I'm coming from with this. See, this is an idea. And I had this idea, not for me, it's not my lane, okay? But it's for someone else. So I wanted to talk about that today because I was like, you know what? Somebody out there need to know this specifically because it will give them a direction to go on and they can jump on board with it and go. Okay? So we're going to get to the chicken wings and fried rice of things. All right? And we are going to talk about, excuse me, I have a little cough, so excuse me. We are going to talk about this idea about teaching YouTube courses online and, of course, in person. So, yes. Loads and loads and loads of content creators who do specifically that. They teach YouTube. And you can go to YouTube and you can look up anything. You can go to YouTube Academy. That's what I call it. Because anytime I want to learn something and I choose YouTube to go learn how to do a thing, that's my school of choice that I cite. I've been to YouTube Academy. Okay. So where this idea comes from is me being a new content creator, me being a 50-year-old content creator. Not that anything's wrong with my brain, but it's fuller now than it was before. Okay. And so, and then we got this thing about everybody, or lots of people now coming out with their videos, self-included. And it's pretty much like a lot of raw footage, which is, it's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that. But raw footage is what you're going to get when that's all I know how to give you. So I'm speaking, in general, and it resonate with who it does, and it doesn't with whoever it doesn't, and that's that. But the point is that some of us are only creating what we know how to create because it's all we actually know how to create. And again, there are loads of people on YouTube teaching you how to do this and how to do that. And you can always go up and pull up, how do I create a thumbnail? How do I do an intro? How do I do an outro? How do I upload my video? How do I key in a title? Where do I get it from? What should I be putting in? What else do I need to do? Etc. Etc. The list goes on. You can go and key those things in, sure. But sometimes you got to know a thing to go key it in to look it up, right? So you don't know what you don't know. And this is where I'm getting to right here. You don't know what you don't know. And there are people out there who don't know that they don't even know a thing. So they don't know that they need to do this or that or whatever. Okay? True, it only take a phone. Your phone, your time, you can use the sun for light. You ain't got to use no light. I mean, it's all kinds of videos on YouTube, and that's all I'm gonna say. Okay? But the bottom line is that some people could use that somewhat formal type teaching. I'm thinking more like seminar. Okay, so this may or may not apply towards Gen Xers and boomers because you may already know how to do these things. You can start doing these things, or you may need these things and you're seeking these things. I was thinking more along the lines of seminar type You know, like 2 to 3 days, not every single day, not for the long haul, just crash courses from rooter to tutor, you know, a basic, an intermediate, and an advanced day. So day 1 you're in your basics, day 2 you're in your intermediate, day 3 you're in your advanced, and then your people are following along with you, and they're getting loads and loads and loads of valuable information, of which, you know, we can't sit there and process it all right in that time. But you imagine you holding three seminars, like a 3-day seminar. Each day run for roughly 6 hours or 6 to 8 hours. Why? Because depending on how many people you have coming, you want not only to give information, but application. This is where the in-person thing comes in handy. Although there's a way to do this online, I'm pretty sure, even if I don't know how to do it. Okay. And that's what, again, I'm staying in my lane. But the idea was meant for somebody. Okay. And that's why I'm doing this video, okay? The idea is meant for somebody. But in any case, you know, I'm going off of my own particular needs. That's where it sparked from, right? I mean, at the end of the day, some of these services and things that we have out here, they exist because a need existed, right? And then somebody came in and they found and implemented a solution, and then they started charging people for it, and boom, bang. Okay? So, excuse me. Here's what I'm saying. I was thinking more something along the lines of, yeah, tell me all about it, tell me how to do it, and then show me how to do it, and let me do it, so I know that I have it. Okay? You know, you have different types of learners. I don't have to go into that. If you don't know, Google it. You know, Google it. But there are different types of learners, and most people don't need to be told that. Everybody doesn't learn in the same way. You know what I mean? So here I'm saying that, you know, I like hands-on. I like somebody face. I like to be able to ask questions directly, because that question may not be addressed in a video that's just sitting there. And sure, I could go Google it or whatever. I mean, I'm just saying, it's just an idea. Nobody really had to jump on it or do anything with it, but somebody could jump on it and do a thing and get with it, and my gosh, it turns into something else. I mean, think about it. If nobody else won't do it, but you were the one that chose to do it, you could start holding seminars, you know, once a month, and, you know, moving around, or twice a month, whatever. Actually, if it's 2 and 3 day seminars, you can move across the country doing this thing. And by move across the country, what I mean is move around. Oh, I have a seminar in Seattle. I have a seminar in San Diego. I have a seminar in Maryland. I have a seminar in Boston. And these are taking 3 days. So let's give a week. You got travel time, preparation time, you know, then preparation time, travel time, actual seminar, winding down, get back, you know, to where you're going, or going over to your next one, you know. And the prep is excuse me, once the prep is there and the prep is in, then all you're really doing is taking what you have structured and established and then delivering it to the individual places. Again, it's for somebody, you know. And I'm really, I was looking at the Gen Zers, and why? Because it's the Gen Zers on here complaining about the Gen X's and the baby boomers making this raw material. Not all of y'all. But it don't take but a little Google search to see what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Help the people, you know, find a solution. I'm just all about this solution-based conversations. So let's find a solution. A solution is teach somebody how to do it then. Ooh, you're doing it wrong. Your mother doing it wrong. Your grandmother doing it wrong. Your father, your grandpa, whoever. Help them to do it right. And the same things and the same methods that you're using to teach them, or whatever you're noticing from that, you could turn around and teach to somebody else. Listen. These teenagers, the teens, if you happen upon this, please seek adult assistance. However, if you are old enough, I'm going to speak 21 and older, old enough to actually implement something like this on your own and take a hold of it and fly with it, it's what I would consider doing. I mean, just think about it. Right now, it's not just about doing content creation on YouTube, but I think as a whole, and also the grasp. You know, the things that you guys get in school, we did not get in school. But that comes almost natural to you that we had to work to learn to get. You know, um, honey, this iPhone, I'm still learning. I done had it for about 2.5 years. I'm still learning this phone, you know? So I'm saying that to say, you know, you can take what you know and it comes to you naturally. It comes to y'all easy. Y'all know so much about these things. You can package it up. You can put it all together in a nice little pretty well wrapped package, and then you can deliver it for a fee or not. Your choice. If it were my lane, it would definitely be for a fee. I mean, if you're going to be traveling for it, you know? And I'm sure there's some way to do this online via Zoom or, I don't know, some kind of conference called WebEx, whatever. There's a way to do it. It's probably a way to do it via YouTube. I just don't know it yet, you know? I do know that they have, like, content that's created specifically for people who subscribe to something, or like Patreon, if Patreon still exists. Because in this moment, as I'm doing this video, I don't know. I probably should look that up before I started speaking on it. But I'm only just trying to make a point that people can pay for what you deliver if you're delivering something that's not already being offered for free. So, yes, lots of information teaching you lots of different things is being offered for free on YouTube and possibly elsewhere. I don't know. But specifically for people who want to become content creators and they want to create this life, they want to do vlogs, they want to do, they want to have that kind of lifestyle, they want to live that kind of life, they want to do that kind of thing. I don't see why it's a bad idea. You know, I mean, you know, what you see is what you get with it. You know, this, you know, take it and let it stew up in there and do whatever it needs to do. I'm sorry because I'm looking down because I keep notes. That's what I have to do. Okay, but it's not much to this. I'm basically saying I had this idea, actually, which was sparked from watching another YouTuber who happens to be a teacher, and she was speaking about how her days were structured, and how the school system structures the days so that you can get certain things done in certain time frames and so forth and so forth. What that said to me, how I took what she was saying, but what gave me the idea was, you know what? Yeah, because if you say, okay, you're going to start a YouTube channel, let me show you how. Okay, and this is what you got to do, and somebody's saying you need to do this, somebody's saying you need to do this, somebody's saying you do this. Can you give me an order? Okay, then you give me the order. Now you give me the basics. Now I can basically put up a video on my own, but I want to do more. I like them thumbnails. I want to be able to do this. I want to be able to do that. I want to be able to snip out, like show people who be showing stuff that just pop up on the screen. Oh, look at my analytics. Look at my this. Honey, I don't know how to do that even in this moment while I'm doing this video. I want to learn how to do those things. I'm sure I will. I have no doubt in my abilities. But what I'm saying is it would be a whole lot easier if it was someplace or someone I can go to directly and be like, hey, because it's my questions that I have that I'm more concerned about than the actual content. Like there's content and there's information out there, but I may have questions behind that content and that information, and that's what I'm trying to have addressed. Okay, so package that up how you want to, take it how you need, let it be what it be. Remiss to say, to not mention that this is my day 8 video, but it's not the 8th day consecutively of posting. Now, I am going to continue to post along those lines, and in another video, because this was not the video for that, I will explain, very simply, no excuses to anything, just how things flowed. And I do have information about that I think, is pertinent to anyone looking to start a YouTube channel, so stay tuned for that video. It'll probably follow this one directly, but this one was just about that idea. What you gonna do about it? Somebody let me know in the comments what you're gonna do about it. What you gonna do about it? What you think? You think it's a good idea? I think it's a good idea. At the end of the day, that's all that matters to me. However, do you think it's a good idea? Would you do something like this? And then, if you make it down to the comments before you go all the way down, can you hit that like button and that subscribe button over on the side? Okay. All right. Thank you for watching. Until next video, be true to yourself. Take care.